Welcome to MBC Africa with your host Light. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Turn on your notifications so that you don't miss out this show on Focus. Today I have a visitor. She wrote a book called 760 Days in Saudi Arabia. Don't go away. I'll be right back. As I told you, I'm here with Najjemba Rebecca, the author. She wrote many books in Uganda. She's about to launch the book. So welcome, Najjemba Rebecca at MBC Africa OnFocus show. Nice to host you, madam.
Thank you so much. I'm so humbled and grateful to be hosted on the biggest show in Africa.
Wow, you're looking so nice.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I'm happy to host you. So, Becky, how are you again?
I'm very many things.
Yes, I know.
Excited, I'm happy. I'm everything good.
You're everything good?
Yeah.
So how is the book going, first of all?
The book, we're organizing the launch for the book. Mm-hmm. The book is called 760 Days in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
It's basically my personal story of the days I was in Saudi Arabia, what I went through, how I overcame them. But basically, the book is meant to help someone who is on the same journey as I was on, to help them maneuver and overcome the challenges that they are facing, mm-hmm. and to show them that there is more to life, because most of the ladies or most of people that work abroad feel like that's all we can be, that's all we can achieve. So this book, and launching it in particular, is to show the world and to show my sisters that, hey, it's possible. We can become more than whatever the world thinks. Yeah.
Wow. You wrote this book when you are in Uganda, or you had started before when you are still in Saudi Arabia?
I should say I lived the book when I was in Saudi Arabia, and I wrote the book when I came back in Uganda.
Wow.
So I wrote it after years, because I went in 2015, came back in 2018, and wrote the book in 2020.
During the lockdown?
Yeah, during the lockdown, and I finished it in 2021. Wow. I was so nervous about launching it, about releasing it, but then boom, 2023, I'm really having plans on launching it and hoping that it can impact other ladies.
Okay, so this book, the 760 days in Saudi Arabia. So it contains challenges, or I don't know, is it educative, like in terms of how to handle yourself abroad?
It's educative, it's inspiring, it's motivating, and beyond all, it's a transformational book. It's a book that can help one transform their mindset from a victim mindset to a success mindset, a mindset that can help you grow, that can help you become better, that can help you see life in a different way.
Okay. If I may ask, 760 days, like, why did you choose to call the book 760 days?
I felt like it was the suitable title because I was in Saudi Arabia for 2 years and 1 month. And when you say when we add up 2 years and 1 month, it makes 760 days. So those are the days I was in Saudi Arabia. So the book kind of brings all the scenarios together. It's quite small because we're not good at reading and we're not good readers, but I try to summarize what can happen to a migrant worker in those 2 years. That's why I named the book 760.
So this book contains only stories of you during the day, not nights? The book is it only based on the during day, or it's
it contains everything that happened. There are some scenarios that happened at night. There are some scenarios that happened during the day. There are some scenarios that happened through the week, the weekend. So it contains everything that I went through. It might not be everything or every detail because I might come up with a book that's this big. But it basically contains lessons that can help someone else. What I went through, that if I share it with another lady, it can help them. It can make her life easier when she goes to work or when she comes back here.
Okay, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Yeah, turn on your notifications. I'm here with Najjemba Rebecca. She's an author. Yeah, she has a book. So we are discussing things in this book, what she wrote. Today she's here. The book, it's called 760 Days. It is going to be launched when?
It's going to be launched on Women's Day. That's 8th March.
Wow.
A few weeks from now at the Uganda Museum.
Why on the Women's Day?
I felt it was the best day. Being that the book, it's a journal book, anyone can read it, it can help anyone. But initially, my mind was about the migrant ladies, and the word ladies stands out. That's why I think Women's Day could be the best day.
So what you mean, this book only contains your information as a girl child, right?
Yeah.
Not for some small boy child.
It might not be directly for the boy child. I assume in one of the chapters there is about being grateful. So while I'm speaking to a girl or to a lady in Saudi Arabia, telling them that you should be grateful in everything that you do because being grateful or gratitude pays, you realize I'm drawing the story from my life as a lady, but it will also help a guy or a gentleman or a boy who becomes grateful, who puts it in action. So while it's derived from a perspective of a lady, it crosses all lines.
Wow. So mainly, this book is for our sisters.
Yeah.
In the challenges where they are, Saudi Arabia, UAE, is it?
Yes.
And other, Dubai.
And other countries, basically migrant workers.
So, Becky, where are you from?
I'm raised from Kanyanya. That's where I grew up from. That's where my parents are. I thank God they're still there. And I've had my childhood education from Kanyanya. And now it's work that has shifted me. So currently, I'm in Matuga. That's where I reside because that's where my work is.
One question about this book. When you are writing this book, where were you at home where you were raised from, or you were somewhere nice, fancy to write this kind of book? Because what is in this book, it's not a fancy thing. Where exactly? Were you abroad? Were you here in Uganda? Where exactly, actually?
I'm blessed by God that I'm a writer.
Yeah.
Being a writer, I can write from anywhere as long as I'm passionate about what I'm writing. So I remember that book was written in different places because it can't be written in a day. You can't write a book in a day. So there are days I used to write when I'm at home, I'm at work, I'm at a friend's place. I'll just write the book from different places. Yeah. But what derives me is that my mind has to be set for that, and my mind has to be with the passion and the zeal. So I'm a migrant workers trainer, and being an author is a passion. A migrant workers trainer is also my passion. So combining the two, migrant workers trainer and the book, there are things that I'm passionate about. So it came easy writing the book. Not that easy, but it was easy. Yes. So I could
You know why I asked that question? Because I see on different social medias when people are launching a book. Let me say, like they launch a book and they were like, I was on a vacation. It's where I wrote the book from. So that's why I asked that question.
Maybe some years from now, I'll take a vacation, just write a book. And maybe. But as for me, I would write a book from anywhere. I would write, not writing a book, but I would write from anywhere as long as my mind is on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're planning to get a vacation.
You talked about it, so I'm like, vacation could sound good. It's a good idea.
Wow. So how do you connect these two things? Like, you're working, you said you were writing from your workplace, home, and how were you like handling all these things? Work issues, home, there are some things. Do you have kids?
Not yet, I have no kid.
You don't have a kid?
Yeah. And I'm blessed that everything that I'm doing is in line with everything that I love. When I talk about work, someone might probably think of this hectic thing, it's a Monday, I have to do all this stuff. Yeah. But then Rebecca, as a migrant workers trainer, is a person that trains ladies that are going abroad. Now that's something I do out of love. It's something I do out of passion. Like, I'd give in the years that I have just to do that, to help someone else. You are going, but do this, don't do this, do that, to handle your life like this. So handling things around that comes natural and easy because it involves love.
Yeah.
And then when it comes to home, I'm blessed that, yes, families have dysfunctions, but I'm blessed with a family where we laugh together, have fun together. So either way, my mind is at that. It's okay. I can write anywhere.
If I may ask, how many are you in your family?
Yeah, we have the kids, the children.
Yeah, the children.
Yeah, we are five. So there are 2 boys, 3 girls.
Wow. Guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, so that you don't miss out our talk shows. As we get back, Najjemba Rebecca, I'm going to request Najjemba Rebecca to read us a paragraph of her book. So stick on the show. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back again at MBC Africa. Before we left for the break, I asked Najjemba Rebecca to read us a line from her book. So here we are, Najjemba Rebecca. Which page are you reading from?
I'm reading page 35, and the chapter is chapter 6.
Guys, listen. Najjemba Rebecca is reading.
The subtitle is The Power of Being Grateful. And it says, actually, it's my favorite chapter in the book. Being grateful releases all negative emotions that come with being ungrateful. It makes you blind to all negativity, which would affect your joy and happiness, and makes the positive things vivid, however small they may seem to be. This will keep your joy and happiness intact. It doesn't matter what happens, a grateful heart will forever be at peace. Always choose peace. And basically this chapter, saying that it's my greatest, is because regardless of what the environment can bring, regardless of what happens, regardless of what you do or what everyone else does, if I choose to be grateful of the little things that you have done, he has done, she has done, something small, if I choose to be grateful and I don't consider the big bad things you have done or the small bad things that you've done, since I've considered to be grateful, my heart will be at peace. Wow. You might do something wrong. I consider the good in the thing you've done. I'm okay.
Wow. So that is Najjemba Rebecca for you. Don't forget, this is the book. Go and look for it. Get it, grab it, read it. Yeah, you will understand why Rebecca wrote the 760 days. So, Najjemba Rebecca, do you have anything you need to tell our viewers, the crowd out there?
Sure.
Oh.
I would like to invite you for my launch. I'd be glad and blessed to have you there. As I had said earlier, it's going to happen on the Women's Day. That's 8th March 2023. It's going to happen at the Uganda Museum, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m., 3 hours, and it will be done. Please attend. I'll be so glad and grateful. And my last words to everyone that is watching. It's not either you're a lady, you're a gentleman, you are a migrant worker, you're working in the diaspora, you're working within Uganda, you're in different countries. Your dreams are valid. Your dreams can still happen. However big they are, however small you are, however you are thinking that I might not be able to make it, I'm lacking this, I'm lacking in this area. If it's a dream that you hold in your heart, hold it so dearly with much confidence that it can and it will happen. And always wake up to chase your dream. Always wake up to follow that dream, because it's your dream. It is God-given. And if it's God-given, God will always provide what you need to fulfill that dream. I love you and I believe in you all.
Najjemba Rebecca, one thing before we go. So how much does it go for this book?
The book is 30,000 in stores and anywhere else you can find it. And for the launch, anyone can always buy it at a price they prefer at the launch. But when you find it in the store, it's for 30,000.
So you mean at the launch, are you going to just bid? So you'll be, I'm buying for 20,000, I'm giving it 50.
No, at the launch, it's open for anyone. You can choose to buy it at any price. The other person chooses to buy it at a different price. The other person chooses to buy it at a different price.
Okay. So Najjemba Rebecca, any social medias for you?
Oh, on Facebook, I'm Najjemba Rebecca. That's my personal account. And we have some other accounts that you can look for. We have The Missing Piece. On TikTok, we have The Missing Piece. That's where we usually post our content. On YouTube, The Missing Piece. Facebook also have The Missing Piece. Yeah, those are so far the social media platforms that we're on.
Is it online? Can I access this book online?
Yeah, it's going to be easily accessed online, though at the moment it's not yet on.
So
but it's going to be after the launch, it will be accessed online.
Wow. So if right now someone in Uganda, someone out there wants it, do you have a phone number, email, and any other, like the way they can get you, reach you?
Yes, please.
Yes.
On email, you can reach us on Rebecca Najjemba 256 @gmail.com.
WhatsApp?
And WhatsApp is 0753 886400.
You add 2 plus,
you add 2 plus 5, 6.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I had forgotten that.
Yes.
2 plus 5, 6, 753 886400.
Wow. Thank you guys for watching. Have a nice day. Stay blessed. Don't forget, it's 760 days. Sign out.